teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Minnesota. QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Play action now, Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. The kick by Joseph is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get him down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. On the counter, here's Jones. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Love. And that is incomplete.
We just saw a breakout on 3rd down. Down defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Cousins eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The 22 more yards there, and another first down. Cousins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack on first down, Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the bag spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Love now to pass on first down. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Love going to give this one to Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Love looking to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play fake. Here's Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Lewis Seen showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Another try after the first down sack. Love flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. To throw now, here's Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. So on fourth down, on is the punter Pat O'Donnell to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near the goal line, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get in the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
Team there and give the Vikings a first down. Cousins now. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. The drive there. Three plays, and it's polished off by a Vikings score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this returnable for Rager. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They go play action. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
First down, here's Cousins. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Bo Melton, 67 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Joseph's got it, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Love. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Love. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the Packers ready to go to start number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that the scoreboard said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Play action now. Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Draw play. Madison. 61 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Jefferson to target. And out across midfield down to the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Preston Smith there on the stop. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 33 yards for Alexander Madison as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And
the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this belongs to the Vikings.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A first down throw for Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Cousins. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a give to Madison. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Throwing is Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Love now. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The Packers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Love looking to throw it. And Reed with it over the middle. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not good enough. It's 4th down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. Size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run with Madison, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Cousins here to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Cousins, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Joseph now to have the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, these young guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.